Do that. All right. Now is it going to cooperate? Now is it going to... No, it's still... No. All right, so we may have a little issue with the live feed here, folks, but we are recording this as well, so if you can't see us, we do have a audio version of the show that does go up as well. So we'll continue this here as we were saying. You were mentioning about Jericho in the match between him and Neville, and then going after Charles Robinson after that roll-up, saying, he was screaming, he's hurt, and then he shoved Charles Robinson, and the ref was like, don't you fucking touch me.
Yeah, it was... I just didn't know what to think of it, because it was like, you get the impression that, it's smart thinking, just start on the ref, get disqualified, gives them a chance to sort Neville out, and obviously take him out, and that's fair enough, but it was just the way he shouted, he's hurt, which is against Jericho's heelish character at the minute, and also the referee dropping an F-bomb while swearing at him. I just thought it was a bit strange, so I didn't know whether there actually was a heated moment for a split second, or... I don't know.
Maybe, I think a lot of it was just killing time, because obviously the match finished earlier than it should have done. So...
I don't know. I thought it was like when I first saw it live, I didn't have any kind of context for it. I assumed that Neville was supposed to win, which sounds kind of wacky, but that's WWE booking where the heel loses before a big match, so he's got something to complain about. That's exactly what Neville or Evan Bourne used to do, just get that one random win occasionally, when the story was heel losing rather than face winning. So I figured, Neville was going to get the surprise win, presumably from the Red Arrow that he tried to do after getting the injury. He rolled Jericho over into position for it, then tried to climb up the ropes and realized, this isn't happening. So Jericho went for the roll-up, and again, thinking that Neville must have been booked to go over, he couldn't lose on the roll-up, so Jericho, quick thinking, decided, okay, make the dodgy call, I'll shove you and we'll do the DQ. Now I don't know that that's necessarily what happened. I think it may have been that Jericho maybe was supposed to get the knees up on the Red Arrow or something and give him a roll-up, so that was what they were doing, quick schoolboy, and then Robinson messed up.
Well, I mean, if you go back to the video that WWE posted, the finish of it, you can hear somebody, or it might have been on Deadspin, I'm sorry. You can hear Jericho, I believe, saying, "Are you okay?" Soon after.
I heard that when I watched.
Yeah, and that's when he goes for the roll-up, and I don't even think Neville kicked out of it. If he did, he barely kicked out of it. So,
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
He didn't. It was the referee that seemed to make more of the action, but then I think he made the point that his shoulder weren't down.
Yeah.
Which was possibly just from the way it was a roll-up, but...
Was it after that when Jericho shouted at him?
Yeah. Well, Jericho, that's why, because he was supposed to count the 3 and then that was the end of it, weren't it? But because the referee didn't count the 3, because the shoulder was up, Jericho's thinking, why is he making a deal of this? Because we just need to get it over because he's hurt. And that was why I was surprised, because he just shouted at him, he's hurt. And then you're thinking, hang on a minute, you're the heel. The last thing you're doing is sticking up for the guy when he's hurt, because...
Well, I took that to mean, like, he's done, just count him. Almost like a heel would say, that was 3. It's like, can't you see he's hurt? I'm like, just call it.
I don't know, I just didn't think it came across right. That's why I felt that there was actually... Even if it was just in that initial reaction, I think that there actually was that, like, what are you doing? He's hurt kind of thing. And then it was like, why are you making this so audible to TV kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then you had the initial reaction from the ref.
Yeah.
And then I think from that point on, they were both quite professional in it, because Jericho knew that all he had to do was touch him to get DQ'd. And then the ref would cottoned onto it and realised that was a way out of it, so he just went with the DQ.
Did Jericho say, call the DQ, and then shoved him? I think pretty sure you can hear him say...
All right, well, I don't know.
Probably.
So yeah, you're right. That was kind of quick thinking. Just get out of it that way.
Yeah, I think from that.
He then did a little impromptu promo to give the guys time to get Neville out of the ring, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again, quick thinking from Jericho.
Yeah. Either way, it was a miscommunication, and Jericho abbed it like a true professional.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, it's one of them, isn't it? Where
Because you gotta realise he knew that Styles was on his way out as well,
Yeah.
so he had to get ready for that.
yeah. But I mean, it was one of them as well, where you kind of feel sorry for referees as well, because you always hear this, you know, like the referee's got to treat what he sees as if it's legit. So
Yeah.
it's like they say, like I always remember Jimmy Corderas going on some of the shows he's done, like, you know, if the person doesn't get the shoulder up, you have to count the 3. You can't.
Call it like a shoot.
Yeah, you've got to do that. It's down to the performers to meet that expectation and follow what's needed. So if the shoulder wasn't down, I mean, I'm not saying it would have been a massive gaff, because how many times do we see 3, you know, counts of 3 in a match and it ends and you look and you think their shoulders weren't down. But, you know, you just kind of gloss over it then. But it just seemed for only a split second, but it did actually just seem to escalate into something it just didn't need to do. It was very weird, I thought. But
Yeah.
so, I don't know. But, yeah.
Speaking of our referees really blind and stupid and dumb, remember the book written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Newdelman?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, Secrets of Wrestling Exposed, or whatever it's called. I bought it.
Why?
I managed to track down a copy, and I bought it.
Why?
So I can... Because after all these years, I just wanted to know whether or not there were actually naked pictures of China in there.
Are there?
Look at Will there. There was a bit too much enthusiasm in that.
You gave it a suspiciously long enough pause, as if to say, I don't want to sound too enthusiastic about this, but I do need an answer.
He says he's stealing for Amazon trying to buy the book.
Give me an answer, please.
Now, I must admit, I haven't gone through the entire thing, cover to cover, every word in that. But I have had a flick through, and I found one picture of China in there, and she is not naked.
Let down.
But actually, if you saw the picture, you would be glad. It wasn't at her finest.
It was the finest.
Well, yeah.
Been lied to all these years.
Anyway,
I know. Actually, I was half disappointed when I found it. All these years, I was thinking they published a book. Oh, here's the picture. Maybe I should take a picture of the picture.
Switch your webcam on.
Oh God.
I don't know if I
that
could show
quicker.
this on the stream.
Oh yeah, that's
No, it won't show on the stream.
All right, I'm not gonna. This is great. You're gonna show us a picture on audio here, and we can't fucking see. The people can't see what the fuck it is. That's great.
Show you a picture on audio.
It's a new wave of television.
Yeah.
Listen to us while we describe what you should be seeing, but
Yeah.
make sure that you look. I want to know, Chucks, when you're going to read out the full excerpt from the Kane book.
The full. Which bit?
Well, you gave us the.
I gave you the prologue, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a bit of the teaser where the car was going over the cliff.
Yeah.
I think we need a little bit more info.
Well, when I read more than that, I'll let you know what happens.
Don't lie. I know you read it every night.
Yeah. No.
Fair enough.
I now have 2 wrestling books I'm fairly sure I'm never going to read.
Do you know what? I'm really bad. I've got Jericho's second book, and I've had it probably.
Don't bother.
What?
Ooh.
Don't bother.
Now who's the heel?
Everyone has praised that book.
No, everyone praises the first one.
Yeah, I've read the first one and I enjoyed it.
First one's excellent. Second one is full of fuzzy, and he tries way too hard to get over his word fruit with 2 O's, and apparently it means cool. And it was a little anecdote where he came up with the word fruit, and now he says it to everyone. And then throughout the rest of the book, the last 3/4 of the book, he keeps throwing it into every story, as if to be a wacky in-joke, a little callback to that funny thing that he said once.
Totally
and
not.
It just dies.
Yeah, totally not. Totally
You're
not
totally
homophobic.
ruining this book for me.
Yeah.
Well, if you like Fozzie at all,
Or the word fruit if you're homophobic.
no, fruit with 2 O's, like I am Groot, or
God.
I am Smoot.
Or in Fruit Loops, the cereal.
Right, exactly.
Maybe that's where he got it from. He ate a bowl
Possibly.
of Fruit Loops and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna try
These
to
are pretty
run.
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run with this word. Why aren't more people calling each other a fruit?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
How's the stream?
Okay,
How's the
so
stream? It's been.
I'm gonna end the show early this week because I'm gonna go outside and burn my Jericho book.
How's the stream, by the way? Is it still?
It's
playing?
red now.
It's red. Yeah, same over here. I don't know what is going on.
I
I can hear you guys just fine. It's just I think YouTube is being assy here.
What
So-
a shame.
So sorry about that, folks. If you're listening to us live and are struggling to listen to us live, like I said, this is being recorded via audio or whatever. That I cannot fucking come up with words today. Jesus Christ.
Those are
Well,
words.
it's
Yeah.
being recorded via audio, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a week to say.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I know what it is. I just can't say it for some reason. Fuck.
Will's just a bit gripey because of the picture scenario with China.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I can get that picture to you.
I did have a bit that I was going to do, by the way, but before the fucking.
Is TNA still in business?
Well, that's one of the bits, yes.
I think
but-
we've already had that spoiled by the potential merger.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see it on the stream here, but it'll be on the recording. But I was gonna be like, here's a live look outside of Dixie Carter's house here. And of course, now I'm grinding the show to a halt because we're trying to see if it'll show up on the stream. Probably not. You never know. But
I doubt it. I'm not holding out any hopes.
yeah, I was going to do a gag, but YouTube had other ideas. So you'll see it if it pops up there.
These things happen.
Yeah.
So, Chucks, have you read Mick Foley's books?
Oh my God.
Yes, and yes.
And what were your opinion on his books?
How did we get onto this?
I'm only asking briefly because I'm just trying to gauge the enjoyment level here.
Right, so the first 2 were good. He gets a little preachy in the bonus chapter about the FCC or whoever it was. Then what was the third one? Was it Hardcore Diaries? The third one?
No, I think that was the fourth.
Oh, so Countdown to Lockdown.
Oh no, sorry, that was the fourth. I think.
Oh, right, okay.
Countdown to Lockdown was the last one because that was the TNA book.
Yeah, which I thought was fine, like for what it was. It was just kind of limited in, like he told all his stories about his career. This was just about TNA, and I don't really know that anyone really cares about that bit of his career. It was fine, like he's a good writer and he's entertaining and everything. But
I'm worried now because I kind of have the same opinion, which probably means I'm not going to enjoy this Jericho book now. I was kind of hoping you were going to say, oh, Mick Foley's books was terrible, because I would have turned around and go, oh, well, I kind of like them, so that means that you're wrong.
no, it's like he had enough material for 2 really good books and he did those and then just kind of carried on. Maybe if he hadn't done those second 2 and maybe now decided to put out a third, there would be enough there by his stand-up career and whatever. But no, they weren't great.
Anyway, there is a link to this, Smoot.
What? Link to what?
All this. I'm going to segue wonderfully back into our discussion, because speaking of Mick Foley, what did we think of his passing of the torch?
Yeah.
Oh, the barbed wire bat on a stick thing. That is
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
I like that. So it was a nice little.
It was a nice touch, but I liked the box.
Was it a pink donut box?
No.
Really?
No, I like the box
We're
more.
really going to have a discussion about this segment, and the only thing that you come out with as the main talking point is, I like the box.
Yeah, I like the box.
What are you? Are you like a cat? Are you like a kid at Christmas that doesn't like the present but just loves the box?
I mean, you could hurt yourself with Barbie there.
What are you?
What are
I
you?
didn't mean to accuse you of not being a human being. I just meant, like... Never mind.
Well, Dean Ambrose is a lunatic and unhinged and possibly on the fringe. Maybe they should have had him do that, like throw the barbed wire baseball bat away and say, "Ooh, a box."
Yeah.
Come out to face Lesnar carrying a cardboard box. You don't want none of boxy.
Nah, it's AJ's gimmick. You don't want none.
Oh, dear.
I liked Foley's little subtle mention of his CZW, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about his
CZW.
past.
Yeah, like that popular film World War Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the rapper JZ.
Yeah.
JZ. I can just point out, by the way, breaking news on Sky News right now is Hulk Hogan has been awarded $115 million as part of his lawsuit against the Gorka website.
Wow.
There you go.
Hang on, what? Am I going crazy or is he?
I was pointing out it on Sky at the minute.
Yeah, not that we haven't been speaking about it for an hour.
I'm
Don't worry.
pretty sure we've covered that.
I know.
I don't know if I should use the creative control joke again.
Wow, I don't know what happened there, Smee, but all of a sudden a picture of Dixie Carter's just appeared on my screen and then died.
Yeah, that's why I was...
It's like she destroyed the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, just like she destroyed TNA.
Has someone drawn a penis on that piece of wood behind her?
Did they?
Looks kind of like it.
Ah.
Oh, it's just gone off on
Yeah.
mine.
The stream is that far behind, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think the live stream is is going to work this week. But
Will's dead.
Yeah, Will's
dying.
Dying, yeah. But as
Sorry,
we said
Tom,
before,
you
we are recording this.
Sorry, I just thought I'd get me.
So we'll probably upload the what we're recording onto YouTube a little bit later. In fact, I'm just going to stop streaming. There we go. So now nobody can hear us. It's just the three of us with
wow,
me.
this feels like
It's a throwback.
going on the network and watching a 96 Raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like when Stone Cold moved his podcast into that like CGI studio,
Yeah.
green screen studio.
Or I was just going to point out that we have like 22,586 dropped frames. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Man,
say
that's so many
listeners.
frames.
I was like, that's how
I'm
many
not
listeners are just lost out on the show.
I'm not that hopeful, but yeah. So, throwback.
Throwback.
So now if I throw,
That potentially
Throwback
means
Friday.
that you could edit this now.
well, no, I'm not gonna edit. I'm not gonna edit it, but I'm gonna try to throw things up on the stream or what would be the stream if I could. So I could throw up that picture of Dixie Carter again, and you wouldn't even know it, like I just did
So
right now.
why
I know
do
that
it?
is not a penis, Chuck.
It looks kind of like one though, right?
It did not know.
It does.
It does, kind of.
That is not a penis. Awkward silence after I said that for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I was going to say that Snoop's got a
That's what Heather Clem said when she saw Terry Felipe.
Oh.
No, that wouldn't be funny.
Oh man, there's a joke in there that I can't queue up in time for that. So.
What was the joke?
It's a YTM&D, and I have to explain what that is and all that, so it's no big deal. I'll do
No,
it.
it's fine.
I'll do it.
No
after
big
the stream.
deal. There's a joke in there as well.
Ah.
It's also what she said.
Yeah.
That's not a penis. That's no big deal. It's basically the conversation.
Pretty much.
Hey, what else have we got to
on
get through?
earth is? Oh right, is that China?
Yeah, that is
God.
China.
Which one?
Do you know, honestly, when I saw the picture, like just in the little thumbnail in Skype, I actually,
Yeah, we could
I
show
actually
that.
thought that was ODB.
Really?
Yeah,
Hold
just
on,
from a glance. I don't know why.
Hold on, we can show that. That's a
What the-
PG
Much
picture.
better than that.
Rumors about these two are often true.
Yeah. It's a good caption.
Wow. What rumors can we start? That may be true.
I like the top quote there at the top, Jerry Lynn. It's amazing what people come up with. So yeah, that's a PG picture. Yeah, we can show that. Another thing from Raw. Getting back to that. Referee Dandy Dan Engler getting injured when Triple H threw an equipment crate at his direction here, and I think we have a gif of that.
Oh, he was the one that caught it in the shin
Yeah.
and then like elbowed off, didn't he?
Yeah, he needed stitches.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell by the way he reacted that it wasn't good, and then he just like dived behind one of the set areas, didn't he? Just
Yeah.
to like get out a shot because he knew it weren't right.
I'll link it here in the Skype window, and I'll throw it up on the screen here in just a moment. But yeah, he wasn't intentional. He just threw it. He just gently tossed it in his direction, and he just like tripped over it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just love how he got out of dodge. Yep, I'm not continuing this.
Yeah, pulled a hammy. Just bloop. There we go. Yeah.
But it really worries me how much Triple H looks like Ryback from the behind.
Oh yeah. And he was gashed open as well. Triple H was needed stitches to close whatever wound that was.
What did we think to the return of Roman Reigns?
Forced.
Guys,
That sums up Roman in a word, actually. Doesn't it?
so I take it that everyone wasn't very happy with it then.
Cole going over the top didn't help.
Oop, wrong picture.
It's totally over the top.
How did he go over the top?
Nope.
Just when the music started, is it him? Is it really him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Cole, Tim. Yes.
Then Brain swerved everyone by coming out of the actual
He
entrance.
did, yeah.
He really did, yeah. Does that mean that he's going to come out of the entrance now all the time?
I'm
Maybe.
sick of him coming out of that bloody crowd.
Maybe. I like the crowd because of all the wacky signs and crazy people in there.
Mhm.
He's gonna get stabbed one of these days, though.
Hopefully
Doesn't-
not.
Well, no, I'm not saying I want him to, but, you know, some
Yeah, you're not
case-
beans.
But hey, I'm not saying that I want it to happen, but if someone did it,
Oh my god!
All right, you're
Hang
not,
on, whoa!
you're not beans, all right? Like,
Well,
chill
no! you, again, you make terrible assumptions and make up stories about me, and then he just tees up something like that, and it'll be forgotten next week, that. Chuck's just basically admitted that he wanted someone to do that.
I didn't say I
Oh, it's not nice
specifically
when someone
said that I
twists your
didn't
words,
want
is
someone
it?
to do that.
It's not nice when someone twists your words.
You're not twisting my words. You're contradicting. What I said was that I'm not saying that I want someone to do that. That is literally the words I said.
But if they did, you'd be throwing a house party. That's what you said.
I didn't say I'd throw a house party. In fact,
did.
I left. I trailed
did.
off. I deliberately trailed off.
on the on what I just threw up on the.
But if they did, I would condemn it.
Wow. What I just threw up on the
Don't
screen.
stab Roman Reigns, everyone.
Yeah, please don't.
He's got a vest that would.
Please. But moving on from that,
Yeah, let's move on from the attempted
I just
murder.
threw up on the screen the TV
I just
box.
threw up on the screen as well.
the TV box of the backstage monitor that was just resting on a table and that was used as a weapon, and where Roman Reigns used it, the screen like melted off or whatever.
Yeah.
But why didn't it blow up like it did for
For
Dean
Ambrose,
Ambrose?
yeah, I don't know. No idea.
Why didn't it like get all that smoke plume out of it like that iPad when they pierced the battery?
Oh, the angry grandpa, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if he smashed it over Triple H's back and like all his steam sparks. And
Oh, yeah, that'd be
smoke
great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they didn't puncture the whatever would cause that to happen. Maybe there's no battery in a.
Oh, I was just
TV.
gonna
I'm
say.
pretty sure there's no battery in a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, there isn't. But I'm sure they could have rigged it,
Oh yeah, totally.
and I'm sure the one that they used on Raw was a bit gimmicked anyway.
Is that the boo or Vince's booty sign?
No.
No. Oh, the Alicia Fox one. Yeah.
Alicia Fox just
Falling
falling
out of the
apron.
ring. I saw that live. I saw that live, and I was like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah, it was very strange.
Hold
Do you
on
know what it
a sec
reminded
here.
me of? Do you remember there was a gift that someone did of Rey Mysterio and he did that slide out of the ring
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and he slid and they made it look like he slid completely off your screen?
yeah. Wrestler Monkey also did that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the same thing needs to happen with that because she could like fall for eternity after the way she fell off the apron.
Like, she already looks like she's
She misjudged.
another layer on the picture. She looks like removed from the scene.
Yeah,
She really looks like her hair's velcroed on as well.
She misjudged the LED part of the apron there.
Yeah.
So.
I saw the vintage booty one as well.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
what does she expect is going to happen there? That she can roll over?
I don't know.
It's the hardest
Do you
part
know
of the ring.
what? I just glanced up. It sounds terrible. But for some reason, I thought, why is Roman Reigns in the ring?
I thought
Oh,
that too.
I did
Thank
think
you.
that
Wow.
too, but come on.
No, that's why I feel bad, because it was just the long hair and the vest that I looked at and I thought, it's Roman Reigns, and realised it obviously isn't.
That's Tamina.
That's no offence meant to Tamina.
Or Roman.
Anyway, I
Every
just sent
offence
you
meant.
a link to what I'm showing. What would be on stream? The Vince's booty sign, where Vince is getting to the ring and he just takes a look at the guy holding it, probably saying, "If I could give you the finger right now, I would." Fuck you, pal.
And what do you mean, if I could?
He can and he will.
Yeah.
It's Vince McMahon, damn it.
He's got his
You gotta care who I am,
I
pal.
bet you any money he dropped about 14 F-bombs in that about 3-second span that he could.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck, and then just got in the ring.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, what you don't know is that guy was throwing a skip shortly afterwards.
I was just going to say, does anyone know this chap's whereabouts? Is he safe?
Maybe he had to join the Kiss My Booty Club.
God.
That's a gimmick that hasn't been around for a while.
Vince probably thinks that's a cool word. You remember he probably thinks he's a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, my number one fan, you fucking off, fuck.
I've just seen this GIF from CZW. Yeah, I know. Is it? That's just ridiculous.
Show us.
I've just
Okay,
looked.
so we have Dean Ambrose, and he's... Oh, yeah, that's a jigsaw. It's right across the head.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is... Oh, man, I would love to see...
How the hell's the guy got a normal forehead?
Because the blade...
Look at the referee.
Because the
The
blade...
referee's dressed like a bumblebee.
The blade was gimmicked. That's why. There's an interview
my
where
God.
he goes over that match in like a clip, either on Botchamania or something like that, and he says that the blade wasn't real or something like that.
Oh, thank the Lord for that. Fine, hell. Just
It-
the image of it alone.
Yeah, it's basically... I'm not going to show it because it's kind of graphic, but it's basically taking a jigsaw type of saw, and someone's taking it to the forehead of Dean Ambrose or John Moxley in CZW.
So, what is it? Fake blood?
It's not fake
Or
blood.
just a-
I gotta find... I gotta
What?
find...
So it's still a blade?
I think so. Oh man, I gotta
No,
find.
I'm not being funny, but even that's like running a samurai sword over someone's head. Like, what the hell? I'm hoping that's just like a blade with like
Can you
Like,
imagine being in the
Fate-
meeting before the match? And they go, so I'm going to get a jigsaw.
how many pieces? I hope you give me enough time, because if it's over 100 pieces, I'm going to be here a while.
I
Who was it
kind
that
of
had the grass trimmer across the stomach? Was that Nick Mondo or something?
What?
I kind of want to play the clip here that I
Wait.
found. Can we? We can do
What?
that.
What?
Like, I think that match kind of got overshadowed because, I mean, it was really fucking physical. I mean, it was like a good, like, I was real proud of it. Like, it was a good non-stop, like, back and forth, like, kind of fight. We didn't have that many weapons. I think we had, like, a fork and a chair and, like, one little table and, like, that was in the saw, which was totally fake. When I get asked about this all the time, and everybody's like, and I've heard people, like, say, I've seen stuff where people are like, oh, he's an idiot. He took a saw blade to the head. What a dumbass. How could you, an idiot, mutilate yourself? And I'm like, all right, let me put this to fucking bed. If you think that I took a skill saw to the head and survived and I'm sitting here talking to you today, then you're an idiot. Because there's no middle ground. Either it was complete Hollywood bullshit fake, like John Cena falling off the fucking like stage and the packing peanuts flying everywhere and like sparks flying, or it was real and I'm dead. It was totally like fake. I got like Marvin had the thing and he's like, oh, I'm thinking about using this. I'm like, whoa, hey bro, like, I don't know what you plan on doing with that. He's like, no, check it out. He's like, he sticks his tongue out. He's like, oh, dude, it's like, so I'm like, what? So I like put and the blade's moving. It was like soft as like a fucking baby's ass. And I'm just like, oh, this is awesome. But I'm like, there's no way. That's too over the top. Like, they'll never buy that. They'll know it's like bullshit. And he's like, no, dude, they'll love it, man. I'm telling you. He's like, no, it's like so clearly fake that he's like, no, dude, I'm telling you. So like, we end up doing it for the finish or whatever. And he puts it on my head, and there's like blood on my head. And it's just really soft. It was moving like this. I mean, it was totally smooth. And he sticks it in my head, and it starts going like this, and it was just moving the blood around a little bit. And like everybody's like, "Oh, you could see it cutting his head." You could see. And like, no, it was just moving blood that was already there, just moving it around. I mean, it was so fake. It was just like blood, and people were like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Oh," you know. But it was so like, and they totally bought it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, "You're right, man." Like I thought they were gonna be like, "That's totally fake," but they actually. And people actually like really got fucking hit with the skill saw to the head and lived.
That was insane, and like you said, that was kind of overshadowed because later that day, Nick Gage died. That was your first TOD. What were your thoughts on seeing a guy almost bleed to death?
Shut up, guy. We don't care about the rest of that. But yeah, that's your answer of how they did that. So it wasn't a real saw.
Yeah.
Still fucked up, though.
The visual of it is insane. It's really well done.
Yeah.
As sick as that sounds.
Is that the Mania finish then, do you think?
Oh, they should totally do that for Mania. Just take a saw.
That's how Brock's going to have to beat him.
Yeah.
He's going to have to cut his head off.
Real quick, we're running out of time here this week. Any thoughts on Sting retiring? Because that was announced.
I've not heard much on it. I've just heard that it's scheduled that he's supposed to be making an official announcement near the time. I don't know if he already has made an official announcement or.
I think TMZ broke the story saying that his neck is too jacked up, using a quote from him, I believe. So. I think they've compared it to the same type of injury that Edge suffered and was forced into retirement with, and it was it's stemming off of the turnbuckle powerbomb.
It makes sense. I mean, realistically, what more could we be asking from Sting at this point in his career?
I'm a little miffed that Undertaker versus Sting isn't going to happen now.
Yeah, but I think even if he was 100%, I still, for some reason, just think they'll never go with it now.
Oh,
it's going to go down in wrestling as one of those matches that never happened and should.
Yeah, it should.
And, it'll join the list of others, and it is sad. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the guy's at an age where you can't expect anymore. He was going into the Hall of Fame anyway, which was already the signal that it's, it was a retirement. So it's not groundbreaking news, but the main thing is really just making sure that, it is only an injury that prevents him from wrestling, and it's not an injury that's going to affect him later in life. So, yeah, obviously it's sad, but I don't think it's a great show.
Yeah, I agree, but what do you expect from a guy who took like a year off after being acquired by WWE? I mean, it's unfortunate that that happened, and someone brought up. Oh man, when the news broke, someone brought up the GIF where Sting's doing the Scorpion Death Drop, but he whacks the head on the chair in TNA. Don't know if you've have you ever seen that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like TNA wrestling. So, speaking of the Hall of Fame, Jacqueline, former women's champion, heading into the Hall of Fame this year. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's one of them where it sounds awful, but I don't think it's a massive name as such for a lot of fans in today's world.
I disagree. Well, maybe
No,
for
I
today's
mean
fans.
like today's generation. I don't think a lot of people will realise who she is, but I think more towards the people who was fans in the Attitude Era. I think it's a nice touch. And she was a big pioneer, and it weren't just in ring as well. She did a lot backstage with them as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
So no, I think it's good. It's in her own town, so yeah, I think it's a nice choice.
If you have the network, look her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And TNA, in TNA, I know. You kind of scoff at whenever I bring up anything TNA related, but
Really?
Drew McIntyre won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
And I made
Or
myself.
I'm sorry,
pizza
excuse me, hold on. The
World Impact
Impact-
World Heavyweight Champion.
yeah, the World Impact World Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Yeah, to be fair, that's only like saying World Wrestling Entertainment's World Heavyweight Champion.
No, that's what they put on their website.
Oh, right, okay. Idiots.
Wait, what?
Chuck
Really?
showed me a screenshot of on their website where they put new Impact World Impact Heavyweight Champion or something like that of the world.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it's still there. I'm just checking the site now.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Because we know
Taking
what
a
they're
long
like.
time to load.
Small, slightly TNA related story. I was in the same room as my dad the other day.
Wow! Oh my god!
Crazy.
It gets better. It gets better.
You sure know how to build
He
these.
flicked on challenge.
Oh. I'm liking where this is going.
I'm loving the language.
What language?
He flicked on challenge.
Is that not what you do in
Mhm.
a TV channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
And TNA happened to be on. And he quickly switched over with not that shit.
Oh.
So,
So
Smoot's just sunk into his chair a little bit after you said that.
So with that, I think it's time to play the game that you can't see right now, but you probably will if you're watching this. Is TNA Wrestling still in business? Yeah. I need some like round of applause when I cue this up now. So as we've mentioned at the top of the program, Hulk Hogan won his lawsuit. TNA looking for investors. It could be a thing that happens. You don't know, but
Stop saying it.
I'm sorry, but you blame Will. He threw that out there. He's the one that gave us the idea. So I this week I will let one of you ask the question here. And subsequently answer, since you can't see the screen.
I'll defer to my colleagues.
Smoot.
Well, I already know the answer, so I mean it's no big deal. Chucks, you were kind of miffed out of the opportunity last week for answering or asking.
That's
as
true.
well.
That's true.
So would you like to do the honors?
Sure. Just
All right.
say the word.
Well, pretty much, like I said, new champion. Hulk Hogan has a lot of money. The Impact rating's still kind of down, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Is TNA Wrestling still in business?
Yes.
Yes! There you go. There you have it.
I've got to say, guys, that went as smoothly as a baby's bottom.
Yeah, they're still in business, if you can believe it. So, I think with
Thanks
that's
for
going...
sending me the image of new World Impact World Champion, for crying out loud. Can I just say, did one of you send me, or did any of you include me in a GIF of Eric Young, like, doing the Ric Flair face plant?
Oh, that might have been me, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what all I could see in that GIF? That stupid referee. Because as soon as Eric Young takes the face plant, the referee behind nearly does it with him.
Brian Hebner.
Yeah, he like nuts forward when he does it, and it's like, why?
There's
Anyway.
there's the screenshot, which again you can't see, but yeah, new World Impact World Champion, and I know what you're talking about, so we're gonna do this live here. We're gonna go to Giphy Cat.
Oh god.
And we're gonna look up that GIF that Beans is referring to. I am stuttering all over the place here.
Not stuttering as much as Hebner did.
Yeah.
That man cannot stay still.
Yeah, here we go. And this is for you guys as well, if you can watch along. But yeah. Yeah, he kind of does do the motions with them, you're right.
It just annoys me. Just frustrates me.
Like what? I don't think I sent it to you. I just posted it on Twitter when I was rewatching the show.
Alright, well, I don't know. I remember seeing it, and I weren't sure. I might have just seen it on the feed, but
Yeah. And
it just, yeah. I did giggle at Eric Young for the way he did it, which I
yeah,
think
because
is
he's
quite
down
funny.
and he pops back up and he goes back down again.
It's just the little steps he does before he goes down.
Yeah.
I just like it. But yeah, Hebner ruined
Jeff Hardy hit like the lamest RKO counter.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I
watch.
thought he just rolled out the way.
No, watch. He like
No,
tries
it's like
to grab
the
him.
laziest possible RKO.
Yeah, he tries to grab
That's
him.
not an RKO. He just like catches his head.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
Hence why he's bringing it up.
Yeah, right.
And then you had my favorite moment on the show here, which I'll show you here. Which I could watch this for days.
Okay.
And I didn't get a GIF here, but the Pope came in.
Whoa!
Yeah. The Pope came in to rescue him, and he fucking sold the spear like a champ.
Oh, I might have to start watching Impact.
Yeah. By the way, Men's Aficionado podcast, where's the worst socks ever? Look
I
at
was going to
this.
mention the socks.
Look at this.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Where's Wally socks?
So, is attacking Josh Matthews a regular segment?
On this show, or
Yeah, on our show, yeah, it is. On Impact, no, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not being funny, but why does he sell it like he dies? He was only flung across.
this is what I really hate about commentators and announcers and interviewers taking moves. They always oversell. Like falling over is bad, but you don't die.
I've got to say though, I'm world's biggest Bobby Lashley fan again.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the
You
the
say your
Pope
name
cell.
is Josh Matthews. I say you're a bastard.
Oh my god, killing me! You're killing me. Yeah, give me a few moments here.
You want me to redo the impression?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
No, you're right.
Because I have to scour for it. Also, CM Punk was kind of taking the piss out of himself being in the UFC video game yesterday, I saw. making jokes and such.
what else can he do, kind of thing? You know,
Yeah.
it's. But yeah, he's just been on a panel as well in the last couple of hours, I think, and he was asked about whether he watched any of the wrestling, whether Ring of Honor or New Japan, and he just said no. And he's like, I'm not sure how to answer it, but I just don't watch it anymore. So it was like, fair enough. But he's also sporting a very big Daniel Bryan beard.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah,
Why,
here we go.
why am I watching Hulk Hogan flick money?
Oh yeah, because he won the lawsuit. Yeah.
Oh man.
You can't
He's wearing
see it
Sasha
at the
Banks'
moment.
glasses.
Here, hold on. Let me link you to this here. This is terrible radio. We're doing awful.
It's just all falling apart.
Yeah, here we go. If I throw it up on the stream, which we can do like this. Bada boom. Yeah, that's the spear on the Pope, and the Pope overselling the hell out of it.
Pope nearly killed himself.
What was he trying to do?
I don't know.
A backflip on a spear?
Yeah. Or maybe like a front flip, it looks more like. Just whoop. Oh no, I guess it would be a back.
No, it's like a back, but
Yeah.
a really awkward WWE style camera cut.
Yeah.
Worst possible time.
I'm not being funny, but Pope watched The Rock a few minutes before that.
Yeah.
I've got to overdo this. He said, I've seen him take a goal from Rhino once, and he flew around that ring like he hit every rope.
I like the Pope though. He's a cool dude.
I like him more than Josh Matthews.
Yeah. And after which they had Borash fill in, and he shot Josh like the dirtiest look at one point, unintentionally at Josh, and I'll try to get that for you. But yeah, that was like holy shit.
Was
Like,
it?
you
You
look like
took
you-
my spot look.
Kind of. More like you don't belong here. What are you doing? But yeah.
So did Josh only get the throw to the
Yeah,
corner?
yeah, and he still was working the show or whatever, which is
Oh, well,
bullshit.
screw to you now.
Yeah. And also this here.
Josh needed to get that spear.
He did, yeah. Also this, if I can get to it properly. If I can get to it, this is good filler. Yeah, here we go.
Someone's updated the Gawker page to say it's owned by Hulk Hogan.
Someone did what?
Jokes has just put an image up from Wikipedia of Gawker, and it says owner Hulk Hogan.
Well, it might as well be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. This is from this past Tuesday.
Maria calls it. And Maria again on the run, makes the tag. The Miracle, who got tagged himself by Drew Galloway. What a night here on Pop. As we are live, and tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, it's the 1-hour season premiere of Schitt's Creek, starring Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, and Chris Elliott. That's tomorrow, right here on Pop at 8/7 Central. Oh!
And Drew Galloway just told Mike Bennett to go up Schitt's Creek.
You're not kidding, cover here. The Miracle kick out at 2, and I have a patent pending and a trademark on that segue, so easy, partner. It's the Miracle going to work right in your living room. Great view here.
Oh. I really can't stand that man. I don't know whether Will and Chucks are still here.
They're still
Not
here.
many can.
Chucks just sent an image of Hogan carrying the money in the bank briefcase. Is he wearing his TNA gear there as well? How long is his head on that action figure? And why does he have arms like Popeye?
I don't know.
I don't think this is an accurate representation.
There we go.
His
yeah.
head is as wide as his waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
that case
TNA.
is huge.
Yeah, that's a TNA action figure.
Yeah. He's wearing that T-shirt that says "I am that jam" on the back.
Oh god. Which we will try to get up here on the screen.
Reminds me of this or so, of the weekend.
All right. Anyway, that's going to be our show this week here. We'll leave you with...
Yeah, I think we better leave it soon
Yeah.
as we're going all visual.
Oops. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get the issue sorted for next week.
Hopefully.
What are we on next week? Let me have a look.
108.
At the dates. So it'll be 108 and it'll be the 25th. Guys, next week's show will be my last show before Mania.
Yeah, the WrestleMania go home. So hopefully we can fucking get shit straightened up here.
It's not exactly the go home show because there is the week.
Right. Will you be with us next the week after at the site of WrestleMania?
Well, that'll be the first day I'm there, and also it'll be around the time.
Question still stands.
Yeah, it'll be around the time that the NXT Dallas show is on.
So what you're saying is we have to do the show earlier.
Possibly, but then again, I haven't got a clue what's going to be happening. So I would like to think that we'll be able to do something.
All right.
Or possibly,
I've got
know
the Hogan action figure where he's smuggling like footballs in his arms, in his biceps there.
Yeah.
They still sell the Dixie Carter one, by the way. I'd just like to point that out.
What, is she gripping onto Hulk Hogan's ankles?
Yeah. Oh, they should totally make that an action figure. Oh, that'd be so great. But yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okie doke. So yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of a rundown next week and to see if anything changes from Raw this week coming up. So yeah, apologies about the technical issues we've had this week, but like I say,
Blame
next week
YouTube.
Yeah, always blame the other two. I'm saying that because I'm trying to avoid me being one of the two. So tweet us at the IWC Radio and use the hashtag IWC Radio in the conversation so we can see it. Thank you very much for listening and putting up with us this week with all the technical issues. We will get them sorted for next week.
Yep.
And thank you very much, guys. Enjoyed it as always, and we will see you all next week.
Eli Drake misses wildly, and here comes Grado. Is this not his fanny pack on?
Yeah, he wrestles with his fanny pack on occasionally, and
Why would you wrestle with a fanny pack on?
well, you can't answer a lot of things Grado does. Certainly what we've seen from him isn't. Oh, wow.
Off the ladder. Eli Drake back first. And Grado taking the straps down. Eli Drake might be up Schitt's Creek, and immediately following Impact tonight, watch the finale of Pop's hit series Schitt's Creek. Don't forget Season 2 premieres tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, right here on Pop. Look at Grado.
What a week it could be for Grado. 2 sold-out nights, the King's Theater in Glasgow, his one-man show. But if he could win that contract back tonight, what a week. He said it'd be the best week of his life.
Wait a second, Grado's going to leave here and go to Scotland after this?
Well,
How much money are we spending on trains for this guy? We're going to bring him back?